Your team is banning.
Testing. Yo. What is up, everyone? Sorry about the weird sounding mic. It might be a bit weird.
There are no shortcuts in life.
Mic's not working. Anyway, welcome everybody to the Kon-Rikka Marketplace. We are going into the first game of day 3. I believe it's day 3, right? Yeah, I think it's day 3. We are going to have the A- versus the Descendants. I need to switch out. I need to switch these names around. Hold on.
Your team is banning.
And I am solo casting, by the way. So don't be too surprised when there's no one else talking. All right. Here it is, guys. We've got these two teams. Very nice two teams here. I think both teams are very, very good here. You know, you got the upper bracket, right? Both these teams have won their matches and are looking to continue on through the upper bracket to the finish line. But there can only be one winner here. We are going to see the Chip and the Kagura ban make Kagura ban, right? The Chip, not too sure about that one, but maybe we'll see something else happen. Plus Koi hovering over that CC.
This time,
Chocolate Pie is going to pick up this Davia. All right, so we are being nice and flexible with those picks. Yeah, CC, a bit of an early pick, I would argue. I feel like you do need to pick that into like the right game. So yeah, I'm just concerned that she might not be able to be too effective, especially against a hero like Yu Zhong. I mean, CC can sort of lane against Yu Zhong quite nicely. You just have to play it very well. Anyway, we are looking at this at Samara here. Picking up a hero. Is she gonna pick a tank? I mean, I'm expecting her to pick that Angela up. So I wouldn't be surprised to see her pick some sort of support hero as opposed to a tank or a setter. As we are hovering over a few options. And we are going to come to the Florin coming in from Samara there. Hopefully no one's no one's piloting that account.
It's my way or the highway.
Because that would be that would not be great. That would not be very fair if Samara's account was being piloted. I will interrogate her after this. I promise. Anyway, we are looking at the Ixia ban coming in through from the A- here. Bit of a target ban? Not really. I mean, Shadow,
When the body suffers,
he's probably going to pick up that Melissa, right? That's what he's been playing all the time, is that Melissa on that gold lane. As Hazy looking up to pick the next hero for his team here. I think Hazy's probably going to be the one jungling here. So I'm maybe thinking about that Benedetta XP, that Benedetta jungle. Although hovering over the Ling. There are a few jungles here. I mean, there's a decent amount of options coming into the game. Is he going to pick the monkey? No, he is not. He's going to take the Melissa away from Shadow. Which I quite like that idea. You know, Shadow has only been playing Melissa in this tournament. So making him change it up a bit might be a good idea. As now we have the Clint being picked up by Shadow pretty instantly here. So almost as if he was expecting for the A- to pick that up. As now Mova Juju looking over at the Zars. I was asked, obviously, as a hero, have you been seeing a resurgence in here? Not a resurgence, more like just a surgence. He's never been very strong, but now it is his time to shine in this meta. He is very, very strong at the moment, and in the hands of Mobajuju can really pose a threat to the A- right now. Talking about the A-, I am looking for a jungle here. I would like to see a tank jungle. There's not too many tank kills on the enemy team here, especially against a high boost. So it might be good to go tank jungler paired with that Florin. Dairoth, yeah, I mean, it's okay. I feel like there's better picks other than a Dairoth, but you know, sometimes it is better to go for the comfort. Now I'm looking at both of these teams. I'm looking at the side of the Descendants. I'm looking a bit more at the team fight composition, right? We do have that Curse of Blood coming in from the Carmilla, as well as the Black Dragon form. Mobajuju as well, going to be the most difficult hero to kill in this game by far. Zarsk has just got such amazing survivability with that Dominator's Descent. But now looking at the side of A minus here, as I said, as I was like sort of predicting here, I think Lost Koi on the CC here. I feel like CC not the greatest here to just pick early on. You do need to pick it into sort of a comfortable matchup, and this match does not look that comfortable. As I said, you know, it might have a decent time against the Zhong in lane, but after this, I feel like there's too much burst damage coming in from this Descendants. Looking at the other picks as well, the Melissa steal was pretty good. Looking at this game as well, it's quite nice against a lot of the team and a lot of the targets coming in. Not so much the Clint, right? The lane might be a bit difficult for Kryptonite to take into this game. But yeah, the Florin, I think it'll be okay. It does need to hit that timing with the Flask with the Oasis, so Samara better be looking towards hitting that timing. Sorry, I'm just kind of coughing on the side here.
The enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
All right. We're looking at the first game of tonight. Just be aware, there is going to be another game tonight, but it's only going to happen at 8:30. So do stay tuned for that. Obviously, you can tune out the stream or whatever. I'll remind you guys when the next game is on, but the stream will be on. I will leave the stream on. Yeah, so we are now looking at the game happening forward here. Juju has a quite nice long fast wave clear there. Gonna be able to rotate maybe top. Although so far Hank's losing that matchup against that CC. Yeah, as I said in the draft, I feel like CC doesn't have the worst time, but Chocolate Pie getting taken down quite low. Apocalypse with that Hayabusa doing a decent chunk of damage to his HP pool. Swag was hazy, yeah, he is, but Swag was currently unavailable during the match. So yeah, I'm interested to see how Shadow does, right? Lowest ranked player in the tournament, but playing the marksman role. I mean, we've seen him play it. He does not play too bad. And now we look at the top lane here. We got the Petrify coming out. Lost Koi taken down. Pretty easy kill coming in from the Descendants there. Bit of an overextension from Lost Koi, although can't really say that much, right? He did have, he was sort of just expecting, not really expecting to see that coming, but oh no, Hazy can't be making dives like that, man. Okay, at least we get the kill coming in onto Kryptonite, but on the other side of it, we're gonna see another solo kill. Sorry guys, I don't know what's happening up with my throat today, where we are looking at the turtle getting taken down by Apocalypse. So far, pretty rough start coming in from the A-. Although Kryptonite getting basically a full stick of butter when it comes to that tower gear. Oh, I'm missing the kills across the map. I apologize. We are seeing the Dominator's Descent committed by Momojuji. Easy count to Samara. That's Hazy. Getting away from that Dominator's Descent. Almost to kill on Momojuji there. Ooh, the lethal ignition almost takes him out. Well, now we're looking onto the chase of Momojuji. Oh, the Abysm Strike. It's not gonna connect. As now we're looking into the mid lane here. Sailor Neptune is gonna probably be the one to get taken out. Oh, but the Dawning Light, it misses. But why did Sailor Neptune go back in? That could, I think he made it out of there. We are now looking at the Ashogi Shadow kill. The Bloom is not gonna be able to save the life of a Hazy there. Man, I do feel, oh, like, look at this XP lead on the top lane here. Tank level 6, only just reaching level 5, coming in from Lost Koi. So the Descendants, they are having the time of their lives here. They are holding their ground. They're making sure that they're keeping up the pressure here. So far, yeah, I would expect definitely the Melissa to be doing the best on the side of the A- here. In fact, quite far ahead in terms of the gold lead here, but I don't think Kryptonite makes it out of this one. Even if he has the go away, that Ogi Shadow kill is going to cut through it. Although here comes Hazy coming in, but the Dominator's Descent on the floor. Look at that damage. It's doing a bit too much. Curse of Blood does hit only onto Hazy. But yeah, I mean, Kryptonite, you do get the tower out there, but you're losing that gold lead that you worked pretty hard to get. Now we are looking at Hazy taking down Set of Neptune with that Abysm Strike. Mobajuji in a bit of danger here. Does not have that Dominator's Descent, so he's also going to get taken down. Double kill coming in from Hazy right there. As yeah, a little bit of a comeback coming in from the A- here. I don't know what's happening in my throat today. Holy shit. Anyway, we are looking at the turtle getting taken down by the members of both teams here. A bit of a turtle dance. Lost Koi going in. Does have that turtle curtain call. Oh, no, doesn't have the curtains call. But here we are going to see Hazy taking down the turtle. Retribution secured by him there. He even had the level, like... Apocalypse had the level gap as well, so that's interesting. We are looking at Hank getting got on here. Pops the Black Dragon form, doing a decent amount of damage to Chocolate Pie. Maybe even would have fallen if not for the heals coming in from the floor in here. Sailor Neptune going in with the set. Only lands onto one. Lost Koi, he's in a bit of danger here. Is he going to be able to make it out here? The Dominator's Descent coming in from Mobajuju. This is going to be able to take down Lost Koi as Samara pops that bloom in order to try and stay alive here. But Hazy taking a lot of damage from this Hayabusa. But Apocalypse almost falls down as well. As we are looking at some even trades, but look at the Kryptonite. He's getting all the stuff done in this bottom lane. Fight continues top. Hazy is actually going to take down Mobajuju in the top lane here. You know what's crazy is that range on, I mean that cooldown on that Sicilian first skill, man. It's just, he feels like he can use it like every single second. I played the Sicilian for the first time in Brawl yesterday, in fact. Anyway, we are looking at the tower getting taken down in the top lane here. So opening up the map a little bit for the side of the A-. I'm looking for a big fight coming through, continuing on to this game here. But taking a quick look at the items here, Samara finished off that Flask of Oasis, so definitely going to become way more impactful when it comes to it. Oh, but what? Apocalypse getting taken down by the Abysm Strike. That shouldn't really happen, right? You know, Hayabusa is one of those heroes that you can just dodge everything, but not being able to dodge like a spell like Abysm Strike there is just really, really not good for your team at the moment. So that's going to be a huge level of advantage created by the A- here. They're going to be able to go for the turtle. As we're looking at quite a close game in the end here. Although, you can even call it like almost one-sided here, because we do have a pretty significant goal lead from the side of A-. One concern I do have is that this the Shadow over here. Do they need a pause? I'm looking for any thumbs ups, but okay, I'll watch this fight happen here, and then I'll pause it up. Okay, a bit of a set coming through. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this Apocalypse's Shadow to finish here. Okay, let me check what's happening here. I'm gonna ask in the group. All right, just asking Mobajuju right now. See what's happened to Shadow. Okay, so yeah, Shadow apparently has just disappeared. So we are going to give them that 2-minute pause just to get, hopefully he'll be able to reconnect coming into the game. Sounds like they don't know what's happened to him, so that usually is a good sign that we should pause the game. Apologies if the pause was a bit late. I didn't exactly know that he was AFK. I mean, I didn't see any thumbs ups, right? Guys, if you need a pause, just remember to thumbs up. Don't be like me and spam it. I'm sorry. Anyway, looking at this game, I do feel like that disconnection was a little bit difficult for the side of the Descendants here. They did lose quite a lot of advantage. You know, I was wondering why, you know, A minus had that advantage, so much of an advantage all of a sudden, and that's probably why, because of that AFK. He did go into the shadow, that is true. But yeah, looking at shadow here, looks like he's back. We do have a game back on our hands. We'll just have to see if they can pick it up where they left off on the side of Descendants. Also, you know, let's see what the A minus can do with that advantage they have gotten for themselves. Ooh, top lane. Ooh, I see what happened there. Oh, but I am also looking at what's happening bot. Shadow gonna get taken down pretty easily here, but in the top lane there, you know, lost Koi. Used that curtain call to lock down that Hayabusa. Was unable to jump onto the CC because he was tethered to an ally. Well, here he comes in. Kryptonite doing quite a lot of damage. Would that go away? It's a little bit tanky. It's gonna be Hazy taking the monster kill there though. Dominated descent, used up by Juju, gets hit by the Dawning Light. Is he gonna fall to the glowing one? Just barely doesn't. Hank also getting gone on here, has a knock up onto Kryptonite. Is he gonna be able to live though? No, he has not. Lost Koi. Will take that kill. Then looking into the E minors are looking pretty good coming into this game now. They have the lead. They've only lost one tower. No, in fact, they have not lost any towers. Most definitely in the lead at this point, with about almost an 8,000 gold lead. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure though. Let's have a quick look at the items here. Looking at the CC with the Thunderball, that's an interesting build. Shadow. I don't think I've ever seen Malefic Gun on Clint before, so that's an interesting one as well. As a first item, maybe that was the AI buying it, although I doubt it, right? AI wouldn't really buy that item. Well, that can tell us one thing for certain. That Shadow is not in fact a bot. Oh, look at the set coming in from the Carmilla. Locks out in 2 with the Curse of Blood. Here comes the high boost as well with the Shadow Ogi kill. The Ogi Shadow kill, but the bloom comes out a little bit late. Maybe could have saved Kryptonite with that bloom. Maybe it was on cooldown, but it was a little bit. I feel like if Kryptonite had the bloom there, he could have lived through that Ogi Shadow kill. But yeah, feel like, yeah, this Clint, he does need that Endless battle, right? But I'm just very concerned. Very far behind in gold. And it's going to be a bit of a struggle for him to catch up. Oh, Flicker coming through. Oh my god, look at that Business Strike. Shadow just gets completely blown up there. We're now looking at the fight continuing over here. Our team playing it a bit safe after taking quite a lot of casualties on the side of the Descendants, especially. What's the plan coming up from A minus here? Do they want to keep up the pressure, or do they maybe want to try and farm for late game? Well, look at that damage coming in from Lost Koi. With that curtain call, it's going to be Selenetune getting taken down immediately. Here comes the Shadow Ogi kill though, keeping this Hayabusa alive. Is going to get out with the quad shot as well though. Here we come. Oh, Hank getting blown up by that Melissa. Dominator's descent also committed, but no lane's pushed in just yet. We are also looking at the mid lane. It's a decent angle to go in, but My concern is that Sailor Neptune is up in 5 seconds, and that Curse of Blood might be up to defend the tower with. As now, you know, this Melissa has Trinity finished with that Window Nature, so this high booster not going to be able to kill off that that marksman with such ease anymore. But here comes the Descendants. They want to contest. This looks like it. No Black Dragon available to help them out though. Might be a bit scary. Here we go. You're going to see the curtain call coming on to 2 here. High booster completely locked down. Last Koi doing a great job of zoning him out as the Dominator's Descent comes through as well. Move Juju trying to do as much damage as he can. What is that? I've tried that before. The Starlim Siphon's Ask. I think it worked. Because when you hit the Dominator's Descent, that first like basic attack that the alien does triggers that Starlium Scythe. I think it does work. The secret OP build. Apocalypse gonna get curtain call thrown on him. No, that's a resource that Lockskoy doesn't have right now. You're lucky into the bottom lane. Kryptonite. Oh, but the big set coming in from the combo lane. That's going to be Curse of Blood out to 4 people here. Kryptonite trying to fight his way out of this, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be a double kill coming in from the Descendants right now. There we go. Hazy getting also taken out here. Cole. I mean, not Cole. The Dyra. Why did I just call him Cole? I don't know what I'm talking about here, but it is going to be a triple kill coming in from the Hayabusa. All set up by Sailor Neptune on that Curse of Blood set. Beautifully played. So now that lead is under threat. Coming in from the A minus. You know, they don't have as much map control as they used to have now. And the Descendants, they can use this to their advantage 100%. Oh, but in the mid lane here, we're looking at the Oogie Shadow kill. Is it going to be enough to take down Chocolate Pie? But here comes the Curse of Blood set once again. Kryptonite in quite a lot of danger here. Is he going to be able to make it out with the Harp or the Flask of the Oasis? He will. As Hank now under threat as well. He's getting knocked down by Lost Koi with that War Axe and that first skill. But oh, big damage coming in from Apocalypse there against Chocolate Pie. Chocolate Pie is going to get taken down as the Yu Zhong as well will get a kill for himself as well. Here we go. Petrify coming out from Hazy is going to be enough. I mean, not from Hazy. Excuse me. That's going to be Hank's Petrify. But Kryptonite is going to be the one to take another kill for himself here. But another bloom comes out from Samara. As it's going to be a pretty even trade, but that's going to be in favor of the Descendants. A very close game we have on our hands today, folks. With Mother Juju looking in to steal that blue buff. Hazy's not going to have a nice surprise when he finds out just the big one was taken. This game feels like it should be in the hands of the A minus here. They are going to be able to take the Lord quite comfortably here, I believe. Apocalypse. Sure, he has an opportunity to take it, but is it going to be easy enough? Ooh, so here we go. The Neptune only landing this down to 1 here. Lord going to be going down to Hazy. But Kryptonite taking a lot of damage from that Dominator. As I said, look at that damage that Moba Juju is doing right now. Here we go. This is going to be Apocalypse maybe going in onto Chocolate Pie once again. Does decide to retreat. There's going to be a Lord for Kryptonite basically here. Which I'm not too upset with if I'm on the side of Descendants, you know. Taking out that marksman is a big deal when it comes to pushing here. Oh no. I mean it's the same thing, you know. Oh man, we're looking at a lot of heavy blows dealt, but they might be able to end it here. Samara and Hazy, are they going to be able to do it? A few more basic attacks will do the job. Lost Koi, if he can just hit the base a few more times, it could be the end of the game. Lord just needs to smack the base one more time. Is it going to be enough? It's so close. It's just oh my god, that was pretty damn nearly the end of the game. I feel like if Samara just gave it one of those basic attacks in, that would have been the end of the game. Oh my god. So now, yeah, I feel like they can maybe push mid here a little bit on the side of the Descendants. But, man, I don't think they're going to be able to get too much done. Why did they push the side lanes? I feel like they maybe could have taken a fight mid and gotten this tier 2 tower, but now, since they split up, it's a bit difficult. Demon Hunter Sword and Clint, huh? That's very interesting. There we go. Look at the set coming in from Cell Neptune. It's on the 3 people again. Look at that damage coming through. It's going to be a double kill for Momojuju here. Hank goes in as well. He's going to be able to get the triple kill for Momojuju here. Taking out Hazy with the immortality. Oh, the long range snipe coming in. Apocalypse will get taken down by Chocolate Pie. That's no high booster for the push. Are we going to be able to get some stuff done? I mean, Clint... Oh, Flicker's back in. He's going to get chased by Hazy here. Not really doing too much damage, right? You know, this build, and Clint's a bit interesting. Man, this game is really, really close. I don't know who can take this. I mean, it all depends on this next Lord fight, right? I feel like definitely whoever takes this Lord, or more specifically, whoever takes this team fight here for the Lord will be the victor of this game. Because I feel like there's going to be a huge clash now. As here comes Hazy going in. Shadow, a good start to the fight coming in from the A-miners. As the Lord should get started up right now. Dawning Light doing a decent amount of damage as Harass. Momojuju, ever so scary with that Dominator. Set the Curse of Blood comes down onto 2, but the Bloom is there. Look at the knockups coming in as well. It's gonna be Legendary coming in from Momojuju. Who's gonna get the Retribution? It's gonna be so close. Who got it? Who got it? It was Momojuju. The Descendants coming in through without their marksman. And they should be able to march it down in the mid lane here. Only 2 people holding the base right now. But what are they doing? Descendants, why are you split pushing? You could end with the game in the mid right now. You're giving the A-miners another chance. They're going to be able to bait the Lord into the tower. Here comes the high booster. Going to be able to take down that Florin right there. There's Apocalypse. He's going to also get taken down. But they need about 5 seconds right now in order to end the game. Or at least in order to defend it. Here we go. We are seeing the Black Dragon form coming out. It's going to be Chocolate Pie getting taken down at the start of the fight already. The base is falling down. Momojuju will hit it one more time as the Descendants take this game in a comeback fashion.
Victory!
Wow. That was an interesting one. They definitely could have ended a bit sooner, but it didn't matter in the end. As MVP definitely well deserved by Momojuju. They're definitely carrying the whole entire game. That damage, but also an honorable mention to Apocalypse and Sailor Neptune. Sailor Neptune doing some amazing sets, and Apocalypse doing a great job with the early game high booster action. Hazy getting MVP on the side there as well. Very well played. But But yeah, that is gonna be the first game. So just while you guys while I have your attention, everyone, please stay around. You know, just get comfortable. Obviously, I'm not gonna ask you guys to keep on the stream, but the next game will be happening at 8:30. So I will see you guys in an hour. I will announce it on the group. Yeah. So we'll see you guys just then.
Your team.
Hello
is
everybody, welcome back to the Kon-Rikka Marketplace. We're going to have the final match for tonight. It is going to be the Phantom Fighters versus the Sex P Laners. Why do I feel like I don't have their names here? Which is because I don't. So I'm just going to have to hide the names at the top.
Your team.
I haven't
is
made them,
banning.
so you guys are just going to have to deal with no names of there. I am joined by Fluffy today, but he'll join me in just a little bit. Yeah, so these are the two very good teams right here. I am looking at the 6P laners mostly, right? I think their team is very, very strong. I think they've proven themselves to be quite a strong contender in this tournament coming through for you here. But we are seeing some bans coming out. It is going to be the Hayabusa and the Roger and the Benedetta, right? We got that Benedetta ban against what's his name, Imperial. He's very good on that hero. I see some target bans coming out as well.
Still waters run deep.
No, not really.
Your
We're just going to
team
see that
is
Ling ban
picking.
coming through. I do believe Jinwoo is going to be jungling for them, so. Mr. Fluffy.
Hello.
Oh my god, that was very, very loud.
Your team
You
is
have
picking.
my
I'm
word.
sorry about that. I'm hoping everyone can hear me clearly and that I am here. So
Yeah, well, how did your mic just lost all its quality? Anyway, it's fine. We can hear you, Fluffy. It's okay. What are you thinking about this Dairoth first pick?
I'm not too sure about it.
True love
I'm guessing
is
it's
like
okay.
blood.
Okay, Fluffy, we officially cannot hear you now.
Your team is picking.
I'm sorry to inform you, the mic quality not the greatest, unfortunately, but we are seeing the.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm currently having problems with my PC. So, but okay, it should be better now.
yeah,
right?
you know,
You
that's
can
good.
probably
That's
hear me.
good. Yeah. Chemicals
Alright.
swiping up that Terizla pick along with the Carmilla. So a very strong draft to the XP lane is coming in.
Yeah. I like the Charizard being picked up again. I think it's very good. It's still playable with Dairoth in lane, even though the Dairoth is a bit more of a tanky killer.
Butterflies.
But we're seeing the
born by thy
Valentina
wish.
being
is
picked up
Guided
earlier as
by
well, which is
lantern's light.
interesting. Obviously, having two good ults already, having the Camilla ult and having the Charizard ult. Seeing the Jujian coming out as well, and the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
From
Yeah,
Rogue.
I'm really liking both drafts quite a lot. The Zujin, I feel like will be quite nice against these brawler type heroes with the Minotaur and the Dairoth. Just needs to live through that initial burst damage, specifically on Innocent, right there. But yeah, as you said, the Terizla will have not the easiest time against the Dairoth, but it is up to him to try and play through that what do you call it, that armor that Dairoth reduces. But yeah, we are moving into the next phase of the draft here. We're going to be banning out the Clint and the X-Borg. Yeah, the X-Borg ban makes a bit of
I know
sense.
this is one of his heroes that he does have more often. So I think he knows how the matchup works, and I think he knows how to play the matchup as well.
Yep. As we're now looking at Madness picking up the Moskov here. Yeah, I mean, Moskov has been quite a strong hero for quite a while. So I'm interested to see how it's going to work out. What is happening with Liam here? Two junglers, maybe. No, I'm kidding. It is going to be Liam on the marksman. Sorry, his name is Sakai's right now. Everyone wants to be Sakai's, I guess. But yeah, the Aemon coming in from Jinwoo. I think this is going to be a good Aemon game.
It is better to be feared than loved.
Yeah,
Your
the
team
Aeon
is
is a
If
bit
you
of a
cannot
weirder
both.
pickup, I would say. Not something you see really a lot, but I don't think it's going to have such a bad time.
Everything is
They
within
don't really
my
have something to
reach.
catch him. Kind of hard to catch him with the Moskov as well, since you can't aim at him in that invisibility state. You don't have a aimable skill really. Not like you're going to hit your second skill on him.
But Nabs.
Oh, but maybe seeing the Martyrs coming
My
out.
very life.
Yeah,
The Titans will
the
be
Martyrs. I mean, I think it's fine. I feel like Martyrs has just become Barrett's number 2. What I mean by that is just like the hero doesn't really do too much if the game goes later. You do need to do so. You have to make the pick work so much in the early game in order to make it a viable pick, I believe.
Yeah, if you have a bad start, your Aemon is going to have such a good game versus you as well, right?
Yeah.
So with the Martyrs, you really need to get up and get a few early kills with that Decimate coming out. So that's probably the game plan. But it's a very early game draft for me, coming out from the side of 6P laners. There is a bit more of an early game hero, the more of the early game hero. Camilla, as soon as she gets level 4, is going to give great sets to them as well.
Yeah. But yeah, we are going to be going into game 1 and day 3 between the 6P laners and the Phantom Fighters. As you said, the 6P laners have drafted quite a nice early game draft compared to maybe the other team, which I think arguably is also quite early game. I think both teams aren't really like hectic late game drafts, so I feel like it's definitely going to be quite a fighting festival when it comes to this match coming in through.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my honest opinion, right? I think the winners of the side lanes are probably going to decide this match. It's going to be between this Moskov and this Harris and this Dyroth and this Rezla. I think this is really what's going to help us decide which team takes the match in these two games.
Yeah, but look at top lane. Look, already they're trading blow for blow right now. Chemical is just sort of walking off that armor reduction coming in from the Dyroth as much as he can. It is starting to get a little bit dangerous, but with that Festival of Blood, he should be able to sustain through it. As you are looking in the mid lane as well, Chong going to get terrified up by the Valentina. Going to be able to make it out though.
God, both teams committing, but not really committing a lot at this stage.
Sorry to interrupt you, but top lane, but both XP laners were just like going at each other's necks, both falling quite low, and they flick it at the same time, running away.
That's why I said, technically on paper, right, Dyroth should be counting the Teresla, but I think it's definitely a playable matchup, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit skill based because I think if Dyroth does miss that first skill on Teresla wins the fight again, even though he does hit that second skill. Just because of the amount of early game damage that Teresla does deal as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I really think the side lanes are going to be it's going to help you give an idea of what's going to happen this match. Like I think if Teresla dominates on the Dyroth, all these fights are definitely going to go into the side of 6P lane.
Yep, but we're looking at the knockup coming in from Rose there. Sort of zoning out the turtle a little bit, starting the turtle down off Imperial, sort of zoning them out. Oh, there comes the penalty zone, does come on down onto Innocent. Chemical holding the front line quite well, but they're not going to have enough time to take the turtle just yet. Look at the stolen penalty zone coming through as well. There's the Shadeless Shards taking out Chemical, but it's going to be a double kill coming in from Nabs here. Maybe make it a triple with that Decimate. This is what we were talking about, the early game coming in from the Martyrs, being able to clean up the early fights.
Yeah, definitely. This is what we talked about. Like, this is Martis' dream game now. He's got those 3 early kills, and he's going to make it work for his team. Already giving a bit of that first turtle fight already giving a bit of more gold to the side of 6P laners.
Yeah. It was a beautiful penalty zone though, coming in from Hachiman. It wasn't enough to turn, well, it wasn't enough to like stop Martis in his tracks, right? Because once he gets going, he gets going. Oh my god, look at his items. He's already finished up the Hunter Strike at 3 minutes, not going for any boots. So he is gonna be shredding right now. Anyone getting near him is pretty much dead.
Yeah, he definitely has that lead over everyone as well.
As we're now looking in to the next turtle, spawning in about 1 minute's time. Bit of a gank coming in the bot lane though. 4 people of the Phantom Fighters are down here, ready to ganky madness. Are they going to be able to commit to the tower dive? Curse of Blood. Oh, but the Harris dodges it just barely here. But the Martis comes in. It might be another decimation session coming in from Nabs. He's looking for Hachiman. He should be able to get the bonk. Oh, there it is. I thought it was on cooldown. It's going to be a maniac coming in from Nabs. Oh my god. What a performance.
Yeah, just that Martis pick actually working out so well for them in this early start. Getting that early maniac, just making it very difficult for the. Sorry, I can't remember the other team's names. If you're going to have to remind
Phantom
me of
Fighters and 6P laners here.
Yeah. The Phantom Fighters just struggling a lot in this earlier stages. And obviously with the Martis, if he does get fed, he becomes one of the hardest heroes to deal with as well until you reach the later stages of the game, just because of how, if he gets that spike, like he does, it's going to be very, very difficult to kill with that CC immunity with him. Even that Minotaur ult is not really going to bother him as much.
Innocent, just look at his item build, bro. He's got dominance ice, just flat, no boots, no nothing, just dominance ice. I think it's honestly necessary, right? I feel like you need to slow down the Martyrs as much as possible, and the dominance ice power spike could mean life or death when it comes to it. But oh my god, look at Nav's damage taking out that turtle. It's pretty much done. Interesting set by Rose there. Not really any follow-up, but will be managed to get out with the help of the flicker. Or will she? She's not going to be able to do so. Chemical flies in onto Hachiman with the penalty zone. Oh, the penalty zone. It was a good set, Hachiman, but not enough to keep you alive, sir.
Yeah, but I'm looking at this as well now. How good does Zhuzhen work with Terizla with that penalty zone? Just giving Zhuzhen the ability to land that second skill constantly, not really being able to escape here as well.
Oh, and no matter how defensive this Daroth builds, it's just so difficult. There's another decimation coming in the bottom lane here, looking for Jinwoo. Is Chong gonna steal it? No, he's not. The decimation comes through. Cat and Levi slaying them like the titans they are.
Yeah, Levi having such a great game now coming out here. Yeah, Rose not even going to try and defend that tower as well. I think that's a great choice coming out there. Not even you can't feel the tankiness of Minotaur even coming out at this stage.
Oh, another penalty zone on the top lane. It's going to be a flicker coming in from Innocent, though. Here we go. It's going to be the set coming in from Rose. It's going to be only stunning up one person, though, as Rose is going to be dragged back by Chong. Not just yet, though. It's going to be Jinwoo doing as much damage as possible. Is she taken out? No, not going to be taken out by the endless shards. Chemical on the front lines here. As tanky as you are, you cannot live through that Sky Piercer. I think that's a good item purchase by the Aemon, right? The Sky Piercer to counter that Terizla sort of tankiness when he's low HP.
Yeah, I think the Sky Piercer really works well with his synergy as well. If you look at the ult of Aemon with the first and second phase, it gives you that secure, because you're not always 100% sure if you are going to kill him with your ult. So just that extra bit, like, okay, then I don't have to re-engage to get that last 5% or 10% of the HP with the Sky Piercer coming out.
Yeah. Oh, we're looking at Imperial going in a little bit with that Carmilla. Not going to be much of a contestation, though. There's 4 members of the Phantom Fighters in the bot lane. They're going to try and go for a trade rather than a fight. They're going to go for that bot lane turret for the turtle. I don't know how I feel about that trade. I feel like, you know, the 6P laners, they don't really care if they lose a tower, if you know what I mean. Sure, it's not a bad trade on paper, but, you know, for a game sense or game state sort of situation, they don't really care. Talking about game states, Innocent caught with his pants down in the top lane here.
Unfortunate for him at that stage. I just think that the lead is a bit too much. Yeah, on the side of, like, 6P laners is going to fight as often as they can, especially with this Terizla, this Camilla. Their whole team comp is based off, we want to fight. Where side of Shadow Fighters?
Phantom Fighters.
Sorry guys, Phantom Fighters. With Phantom Fighters, they don't necessarily want to take fights now as well, considering that they're a bit far behind. Aemon probably just going to
set coming through. Look at that Carmilla ulti landing onto basically 4 people here. Imperial's going to help live with the help of that vengeance here, and double kill for 2 members of the 6P laners here. Decimation coming out twice. Navs, he's on 12, 0 and 4 KDA at the moment. It's not looking good for them at the moment on the side of Phantom Fighters.
Like I was busy saying just at the moment as well. Yeah, on the side, you don't want to fight. On the side of Phantom Fighters, you can't afford to fight at this stage. Minnow's not really tanky enough for you. Still doesn't have that flask. I can see he is building towards it as well. I would say the itemization so far, don't like it too much coming out from Phantom Fighters as well.
Yeah, I feel like you're definitely right with that point about just as much team fight as your team has right now, with the help of the Minnow and Fury and I mean, if I'm looking at a team fight, actually, it's just the Minnow and Fury, isn't it? So, like, not the strongest amount of team fight is definitely just, it's just not enough to sort of take a 5-on-5 fight right now. So they need to go for maybe some pickoffs or something. Jinwoo does hit the endless shards onto E-Madness, but he's he's like full HP.
Yeah, I can agree with you. I'm not liking. I want to hear your opinion. What do you think of this Dire of picking up the Sky piece? I thought he was building into Queen's Wings, but he got that Sky piece. I don't know if that's such a great item. Especially this match.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely see
you asking my opinion is kind of like, yep, you know my answer already. Yeah, this is definitely a bit of a mistake. All right, you really should not buy a Sky PS if you're in this situation, especially on like an EXP laner over here. So it doesn't really make much sense.
I can see it working because Dire is a pick-off hero, but I feel if he falls off, if he has a bad early game, he just really struggles straight through the game from now on, since he really does like a great early game start.
Oh, but here comes the fight. Oh, a great set coming in from Rose. That's 4 people. It's actually going to be a double kill coming in from Sakai's there, but it's going to be Legendary coming through from Naz. Going to be shut down by Hachiman. Chong actually dodges the endless shards there. Look at the Phantom Fighters go. They're actually going to defend themselves here. They lose the mid tower and the bot tower, but they get 4 very important kills.
Yeah, I actually can't believe how that fight turned out for them. Obviously, losing the inhibitor turret was not great, but anything other than that was a dream fight for them. And it's putting them back into this game as well.
I think it was all set up by the Minnow Fury. Did you see that Minnow Fury coming in from Rose? That hit on 4 people. That was a really insane set.
Yeah, I think Mart is just getting caught off guard a bit without the second part of without his second skill there. I can't remember the name.
Mortal Coil.
Yes, with the Mortal Coils. Unfortunately, getting caught with their pants down at that stage.
Yeah.
But I think it's still in 6P's laners getting to inhibitor turrets with the Lord. Like, obviously, the 4 of them dying there was not ideal. But they got out of the Lord what they wanted. It wasn't even an enhanced Lord. And they probably should still have the high ground for this next Lord that is coming as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think the game plan... Yeah, sorry, Sam?
No. I think it's a definitely a closer game than we think, right? It does look very favored towards 6P laners at the moment in this current stage of the game, but you know, the Phantom Fighters have proven themselves that they can win fights if they put their minds to it and layer their skills properly. So, you know, the 6P lane is a little scared. They're a little bit scared right now.
Yeah, because they saw they could lose the fights coming out, so... I have to say, everything depends on Rose just getting a great set.
Because that's their only set, right?
Yeah. Probably Valentina, if she has a penalty zone, she can create a set for them as well.
But you don't want your
mage. Yeah, you get with the Curse of Blood or with the penalty zone, right? But you don't want your mage being the first one to go in to try and make a set, right?
Mm-hmm, true.
Especially versus this Maskoff or this Martis, because she will just...
Oh, Innocent, you're walking into the wrong bush, mate. Although Rose is going to have to hop out. Oh, there comes the 7-3, but the Purify comes out from that Moskov, who are looking at the fight continue. Look at that knockup coming in from the Zushin. Is that balanced? What was that, dude? I mean, that's the end of the game, I'm pretty sure. No coming back from that one. Zushin, just like holding 3 people in the air. It's just... That was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, the Shujin really such a good mage versus these immobile heroes. Just you could no escaping from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, great game coming out from 6P laners. I just think it all depended on the early game. I think Dyrov just had a bit of a weaker start than the Terizla. I think if he'd maybe had level 4 that first turtle fight, things could have turned around a bit more, and I think that first turtle fight kind of showed us where this game was leading. because 6P laners won the first set of fights and never really stopped winning the fights after that.
Yeah.
But great match coming out from both of these teams, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was definitely a... You know, the Phantom Fighters, they did put up a fights. They're not at the tournament yet. This is still the upper bracket, so they'll be sent down to the lower bracket to face against the other lower bracketees coming through. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the lower bracket tomorrow, I believe. But yeah, very well played to 6P laners. Definitely such a strong squad. They will be probably facing the other strong squad, which is going to be the Descendants up and coming in the upper bracket. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Anything else you'd like to say before we head it off, Fluff?
No, not really. Wait, there's one thing, guys. Please don't build Sky PSC if you don't have any kills. It is a bad item in my opinion at that stage.
Yeah.
If you are getting kills, definitely. But please, guys, it is a very situational item.
I think I watched a YouTube video that does the maths on it. What is it like? It's basically you're buying this item on a squishy target with your 4%. You're basically just buying an item that does 100 damage.
Yeah. Something like that.
It's literally what it is. So yeah, if you're far behind, probably don't buy this item.
Yeah, my rule of thumb is 2 kills, then Sky Piercer. If you can't get 2 kills in the early stages, you're not really going to be needing the item.
Yeah.
Because it means you're going to struggle getting stacks, and that is what the item is about. If you don't have stacks, the item isn't as good as you want it to be. But okay, yeah, that is my last thought on this game.
Yep, okay. Well, thank you, Fluffy. Now I will just say what's happening tomorrow. We're looking at 2 matches on the lower bracket being played at about 3 o'clock. So that's in the afternoon. So, or in the middle of the day actually. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you then when it comes. Yeah. So thank you guys for coming.